Hi everyone, welcome back. So today is probably going to be a quick inspection. I'm just going to be going into the queenless colony to see if the queen has emerged from the capped queen cell that was in there when we last inspected them, which was about 10 days ago. 10 days ago. So it's Wednesday the 25th today, and it was the Wednesday previous that we inspected them. So I'm hoping that she's emerged now. She probably won't have mated yet, but that's that, and that's all I'm really looking for today. I will also be having a very, very quick look at the swarm colony, but I'll put that into a separate video just so the content doesn't get too confusing. So I'll get the smoker lit and we'll get going. Okay, just giving it a little bit of smoke. Like I say, this is going to be a quick inspection. I'm not really expecting to see a great deal. I just feel no, definitely empty. Empty frame. Empty frame that has been recently drawn out by the looks of it. Yeah, they're not they're not the happiest bunch today. Okay, so the queen cell is now empty, so she is obviously emerged from there. So it will now be interesting to see if I can spot her. Plenty of stores in that one, so I was initially thinking I might have to give them a bit of food because there was those first few frames were looking quite empty, but this one has got a fair bit in. A few queen cups on here. There's obviously not going to be anything inside them. The queen isn't laying. That looked like a, so that there looked like a hatched cell, so I'm not sure if I've missed a queen cell there. I've also missed another one. So, right there, uncapped. So she's emerged. Clearly I wasn't quite thorough enough when I went through it looking for queen cells, but hopefully they'll hash it out and work out which one's best. I don't think they've swarmed. There seems to be roughly the sort of same number in here as there was previously, so hopefully they've just had a queen battle. May the best queen win. A fair amount of stores in here as well. I think this is a relatively new store, so they've obviously been out collecting still. It's a fair bit of pollen. So there's nectar in that one, and then pollen on that side there. Some very red pollen as well, kind of in the sort of centre where the queen cup is. In the centre where the queen cup is, there's a lot of red pollen. I'm not quite sure what that pollen is. And they're filling this with stores as well, so I think food wise I'm happy that they're okay. So we'll get these closed. Oh, sorry, Bee. Oh, sorry, little one. It was an accident. So we'll just close these up. I'll give these another week now, week and a half maybe. And I will actually just go and get a queen excluder now. I'll put the queen excluder on now just because I know that the queen has now emerged, or multiple queens by the looks of it have emerged, so there's a good chance within the next week or so that she'll be laying. So what we don't want to happen obviously is for the queen to be getting up inside the supers. Actually, what I'll do, I'll just make sure the little queenie is not up here already. So it looks like they're certainly working the comb on here. Obviously what I don't want to do is put the queen excluder on and then find out that the queen is up in here, meaning that she can't actually get out to mate. There's a good chance that that's currently what she's doing now. Yeah, so I'm happy the queen's not up here. So I'll just get these closed up now. that back on. And get them wrapped up. Okay, so a quick recap as to what we've just done. So going through the Queenless colony, it was obvious that the queen from the queen cell that we had noted last week has definitely emerged. The problem is it looks like there are also 2 others potentially that have emerged as well, unless the one that was in the queen cell that we saw has gone around and killed the others, or I suppose they could have just fought and left the last one, the best one standing. So hopefully there's a queen in there, and that she's going to go and start her mating flights if she hasn't done so already, and then hopefully we'll come back in a couple of weeks and see some eggs. That will be the ideal situation, and they can then start building up properly into a nice little colony, and hopefully we'll get some honey off them at the end of the year. So we'll come back in a week, 2 weeks maybe, just to see how they're doing, and take it from there. Once again, thanks very much for watching. If you like what you see, please do subscribe and hit the like button, and also the little bell notification to receive a notification when a new video is uploaded. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. I'm not sure whether it's useful or useful for learning at all, but if you've got any questions or comments, or even advice, you know, I'd certainly sort of take advice. I'm still very much a beginner myself, so please do leave any comments below. So thanks very much for watching, and see you again soon. Thanks, bye bye.